Bridal Beauty Bible. It's a mouthful.
It is. It's a lot of alliteration. It's a tongue twister. The Bridal Beauty Bible.
Alexa and Andria. Okay, tell me about Bridal Beauty Bible. How did you start it? What did this all come to be?
So we met back in 2018 on a styled shoot and
Doing hair and makeup.
and makeup.
I do hair.
And I do makeup.
Yeah.
And we just had a really amazing team, and like it was such a memorable day, and we really connected. And I don't know why, we just always knew that we both were like really obsessed with the business side of this industry, which is not typically very business oriented. And we knew that we wanted to start something. We didn't know what that was going to be.
And then COVID happened.
And then COVID happened. And
I feel like all the stories lead back to it, and then COVID happened.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
literally, that's exactly what happened. So we met on this photo shoot. We clicked. We had a great time. I don't know if we had jobs together, though, after.
Maybe like a couple, but we weren't like close
there.
at that time, right?
And then
Like,
COVID home happened, and we were bored. And we both said, like, we had this great idea, and all we did was worked on the Bridal Beauty Bible.
every single day during COVID, we were FaceTiming each other.
Just like spitfiring all of these different ideas. Like, how are we going to take all of these ideas and present it to the bride? Are we going to make a platform? Should it be a book?
Yeah. And essentially, we felt like all of our clients were coming to us for trials, completely confused, overwhelmed, like,
Not just like makeup and hair trials, but when they're coming to you, they're asking you about what beauty routines they need to do. Do I do Botox?
Yes.
Do I get a haircut?
Yes.
When do I
Yes.
get my eyebrows done? All of these questions that your beauty needs to be optimized
Yes.
for your wedding day.
yes. And you have to look the best you've ever looked. And if you're wearing a high neck dress, you have to wear your hair this way. And if you're wearing this neckline, you have to do this. And they're like, people who are coming to us like, okay, this website said I have to wear my hair up, but I've never worn my hair up before. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get a haircut and chop all my hair off when I don't want to? Like, just things like that.
Yeah.
And so we were like, there really needs to be a place where there's information that is coming from real experts in the industry, all in one place, simplified, to let people know what to do leading up to their day.
Yep.
So let's get into it. Someone's getting engaged. Give me your top 5 beauty treatments, beauty protocols that you think that they need to get onto, like in preparation for the big day.
Everyone's different. So no two people should be doing the exact same thing. Everyone has different goals. So if you have acne prone skin, first thing you do, go to the dermatologist, get that in order. What's another thing? Like,
If you have serious skin oh no, you just said that. Skin concerns.
if you're thinking about Botox and you want to get Botox and fillers, start asking around at that point, because you don't want to do it 3 days before the wedding for the first time.
For sure. How do you guys feel about spray tan for weddings?
I like a spray tan
Love
for a
it.
wedding. It depends on who's doing the spray tan. Like, don't just go to anyone. Just like your hair and makeup, do a trial before the wedding day.
We have your next guest.
A spray
Yeah, we
tanner?
have a great spray
Tans by
tanner.
Natalie. She's the best.
Okay, so I am a big fan of spray tans, and I took a break from spray tans for a very long time because when I grew up and I was in college, it was of the time where there was one type of spray tan where you'd go into the booth
And everyone's orange.
and it would spray you down and you'd
Yeah.
become an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
And it smelled terrible, but you just like went with it. You had orange heels, orange knees, orange fingernails.
The fingers.
And it
Yeah.
was part of the look, right? And now you see all the millennial misery meme accounts about people in the early 2000s in college. Like, that was 100% me. So I took a break from spray tans
Yeah.
for a long time. And then recently, for my brother's engagement party, I got a spray tan. And I thought to myself, I wasn't depressed. All I needed was a spray tan.
That is
Yeah.
exactly how
It
I
gives
feel.
you a glow up.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you are the person that has been relaxed on a beach for, 3 weeks to get that glow.
Yeah.
Even though I've been sitting behind a computer for the last 3 weeks. So I'm a huge fan of spray tans. I think we need to bring them back in a very classy and clean way. Don't overdo it. So I would vote spray tan for sure for the wedding, but make sure it doesn't get on your wedding dress. Like, it needs to be
It needs to be
sealed and
done
dealed.
right.
It needs to be done right. And do a trial.
Yeah.
Don't just like randomly get a spray tan because your makeup is going to look different too.
Yeah.
So you want to try to align like a spray tan with your makeup trial.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about getting lashes for leading up to your wedding day, the bridal shower?
Individual lashes, love, but lash extensions, not always, because we, again, don't know who's doing them. It might be good, it may not be good. And also it can kind of like ruin the look of your makeup depending. It's not like necessarily cohesive with the rest of the makeup. So we vote just day of lashes.
Because you're got it. So the concern is that it's too heavy sometimes and then you can't pull them back. You're stuck with that.
Or sometimes it's too natural and you can't necessarily put other lashes on top of them. Also, like eyeshadow, while we're doing the makeup, like makeup can get on the lashes and then they look dirty and it's hard to clean them. You can't put mascara on them. It's just like not the most optimal for that day.
Yeah, it's hard to blend them, right? Because you can't put mascara. So it's like a separation sometimes.
Okay, not a fan of lashes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about hair extensions for the wedding day?
Just get them. Buy them.
You love them?
Only clip-ins.
Okay.
Love them. It elevates the style. It adds longevity to the style. If your hair's down or half up, half down, majority of the clients need hair extensions. It just makes the hair that much better.
For volume.
For volume, for density.
And for, you said like for lastingness or
for longevity. So it'll help. So gravity will just do its thing. So when you're curling the hair with the extensions, it's kind of giving it something to hold on to. So it's going to last longer than your natural hair. Or if your hair is heavy, fine, and it doesn't really hold well, it's going to give you the density that you need for it to hold throughout the day.
That makes sense. I always feel like whenever I have hair extensions in, my blowout lasts a lot longer.
Yeah,
So you're not a fan of like sew-in or...
It depends on what the goal is. If you have tape-ins or sew-ins and you want a bun or something up, it might not lay correctly versus just getting clip-ins for the day. Then the stylist can place them where they need to place it versus it already permanently being in.
I had a bride once that got extensions that were permanently in, and her updo was like a crazy updo. Uh-huh. And the hairstylist could not hide where the extensions were sewn in, and it looked awful. Like you could see all the extensions. It was not good. So
now, if you have a hairstylist who says, "We're working together, you're getting married, and you only want to use tape-ins," I know that going in ahead of time, right? So we kind of tailor the hairstyle to incorporate it. But I still prefer clip-ins. Sometimes people will have extensions, and I still make them get clip-ins because I can place them where I want to.
So that brings us to the trial. So that you want no surprises on the wedding day when it comes to your hair or makeup. One of the most controversial topics whenever we talk about wedding budgets, oftentimes brides like to cut hair and makeup. There is a trend right now on TikTok of brides that like to do their own hair and makeup. How do you guys feel about that as professionals?
I think it's fair. If you want to do your own hair and makeup, go ahead. Don't call us.
I think the client that is doing their own hair and makeup is extremely particular about what they want. It may not really necessarily be a budget thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't really want the client that's going to be that particular about what they want.
They're not going to be happy. So if you're confident that you could do your hair and your makeup and it's something that's not going to bring you stress on the day, it's going to be more relaxing for you to do your own versus having us and then micromanaging everything that we do.
That's fair. I am someone who personally won't let anyone touch my eyebrows, and it's from experience of having my makeup done by a number of makeup artists, and I just have a way that I like them. So go crazy on my face, but leave my eyebrows to me because it stresses me out. Even if you're doing a great job, when I see somebody grabbing the brush to adjust my eyebrows, I get anxiety.
Yeah.
I have big eyebrows. I've had them my whole life. So I think that's a really fair point. The person that wants to do their own makeup is probably very particular and knows what they want.
I would rather you do your own eyebrows than me do them and you hate them and then you like go to TikTok and complain about it.
That's a real thing now as a wedding professional, as a business owner in 2026, 2027. Everyone has a megaphone to talk about their experience and also feels entitled to talk about their experience. How do you guys feel when it comes to doing trials on brides or, you know, even your actual clients? Like, do you ever have concern about people going on social media afterwards and having an opinion that maybe is not your favorite?
I don't think about it, but sometimes I'm like, should I be thinking about this?
No.
I feel like our clients are so sweet generally, and I can't imagine that happening, but maybe one day it will happen. I don't know.
Most of our clients are booked already for us personally. So there's like that level of trust, and they did a phone call with us, and they like we understand each other's personalities versus someone new coming in.
I think we also are very careful with our clients. We walk them through the process. Like, we're constantly asking them if they're happy with each step. And so it gives them space to voice their opinion on, like, maybe we do want to tweak the eyebrows. Maybe we do want to do a little bit of a different hairstyle. So it leaves space for them to have us make changes rather than leave being like, oh my God, I absolutely hate this.
So it's not a here's your hair, here's your makeup, and then turn at the end to see it. It's not a surprise.
Exactly. I do not want to surprise anybody. Even on the wedding day, even if we've already done a trial, like, I don't like the big grand reveal, because what if they want to tweak something? It's okay. And if they don't feel comfortable saying it, then they might go on TikTok and complain about it later.
I also prefer not to work directly in front of a mirror. I'd rather like have the option to turn you to the side and like you look, because you're staring at yourself and you see your hair in these big rollers or like a piece, and then it just creates like a little bit of the process gives you anxiety. So sometimes you just need a little bit of peek, see what's going on, and then you're you feel a little bit better.
What percentage of your brides do a trial before the wedding day?
Like 100%.
All of them.
Is it mandatory?
It's not mandatory. I would say sometimes for like an elopement, maybe they don't do a trial if it's something that's like maybe not as a big production of a wedding.
But we're very particular, because if someone doesn't do a trial before, we'll Zoom with them. So we'll go the extra mile and just say like, okay, let's pull up inspiration, have a conversation. So it's almost like you're meeting them for the first time, which you are. Talk about what you're wearing, hair inspiration, makeup inspiration, how to prep properly for the day. And I think that's what sets us up for success too, is like building that trust first.
And I think it's important for the client to do a trial, even if they know exactly what they want, so that we get to know each other, we feel more comfortable with each other, we have a game plan, there's no questions on the day. And like for us too, we're learning their face or their hair, like what is going to make their hair stay the best, what's going to look the best on them. It's like kind of a trial for us too.
The cost of the trial is something that brides are oftentimes surprised by.
Yeah.
Can you explain to someone who has never gotten married, never booked a hair and makeup team, why they're paying for a trial run of their wedding day makeup and why it's not included in the cost of the full package?
Sometimes trials are like 3.5 hours long. It's more work than if I were to just go to someone and do their makeup or do their hair, right? Like we are trying different looks, we are tweaking, we are removing and applying. Like it's a really long process, and it's so much back and forth and talking that by the end of the trial, like I am so much more drained at the end of a trial than I am on a wedding day. Do you feel that way?
Definitely. There's different price points and budgets for every single bride. So it depends. How could I say this? I have to think about what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no, it is true though, because you can get a makeup artist from like a glam squad for, $200, and you can get a makeup artist who is $2,000. Mm-hmm. There is a range. But that's true also not just with hair and makeup. That's true in every category of wedding planning.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think, there is someone for everyone. And is it bad to say if you don't have the budget for a trial, then maybe that artist is not the artist for you?
You shouldn't be mad that the artist is charging that for a trial, that sounds really
No,
fucked up.
no, it's not fucked up. It's
That
true.
sounds so fucked
No,
up.
but people don't understand how much
It's a lot of work. We charge for the work that we do, and it's a lot of work for us. And everybody gets paid for when they are working. So why don't we deserve to get paid when we're working?
And different people structure things differently. So there's people that will charge X amount and include the trial, and then there's
But when they're
people
including
that
the
don't.
trial, it's not free, right? It's just built in.
It's just built into their pricing.
So
it's just
different structure.
It's just that price tag is just triggering for some people.
It's true. I've just seen that in the comments, and we get feedback from brides, and they're like surprised by that. My perspective is, hey, use your engagement party or your bridal shower or another wedding event that you have as an opportunity to have a trial. Now, it might not be the trial that you're talking about where it's like 3.5 hours and you're mixing and matching, but it will give you the opportunity to get to know the makeup artist, to get to know their vibe, to see how they work. Because I don't think it's great to have somebody be a part of your wedding day, especially in those very quiet, intimate moments, working on your appearance that you've never had coffee with, you've never sat in a chair with for an hour, and then now they are there on your wedding day in the most, I would say, tender moments when you're nervous, when maybe there's some crazy family dynamics going on as everyone's getting ready. I mean, that's when shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Is I think when hair and makeup is getting done.
Yes, it's a very intimate service.
It is.
It really is. And it's a very vulnerable service also to have somebody doing your hair and makeup. And I think it is important to have that. You don't get to trial with every vendor that's going to be there on your day, but the ones that you can, like, you should.
We're the first people you see in the morning. So you want to make sure you really get along with your hair and makeup team because you're spending the whole day with them.
We spend the whole day with a lot of our clients. We leave the wedding day feeling like we're part of the family sometimes, which is really fun for us. But it's also really fun for the clients when they get an opportunity like that to have a team that they really click with.
And if they want to talk shit about someone, they talk about it to us.
Yeah.
Which is so fun.
It is fun.
Okay, so now you need to spill the tea. What is some of the craziest shit you've seen in the getting ready room? Drama, drunk bridesmaids, angry mother-in-law. What have you seen? You have stories. I know you do.
I know.
I know we have to think about it. I know I've had a drunk bridesmaid that was just crying her makeup off the entire day, and I was supposed to be doing touch-ups for the bride, and I couldn't because I had to touch up this bridesmaid's makeup like every 20 minutes.
Why was she crying?
She was just drunk. I don't know. She was sad. Like, was she
she in love with the groom?
Yeah. I don't know. Something was happening.
I had a bridesmaid once that opted out of hair and makeup and sat on the floor and did her own hair and makeup the whole time, but complained about it.
Did she want you to
She
go
wanted
over
us to
and
do it, so I went over and I remember curling her hair a little bit, and then the makeup artist wouldn't budge. She was like,
I'm not
this
contracted.
girl's crazy. I'm absolutely not doing this. And it got so bad, she was giving the bride so much anxiety that I told her to go do her hair and makeup in her own room. It had to be done in a very nice way, but like, the bride doesn't care about how you feel. Keep your feelings, go do your hair and makeup, calm down. If you need a little hair touch-up when you come back, I'll help you.
Yeah.
But like, you can't bring that energy here.
Yeah. It needs to not be about you if you're
It's
a bridesmaid
not
in the
about
room.
you.
Or with parents too. I've had to take the bride out of the room and do
Yes.
makeup in the hallway in a hotel because she could not be around her family and everybody was being so intense. And I was like, I think we need to walk out of this room because they wouldn't leave. And she was like, I think
I've
so
moved
too.
people before.
We were in the hallway.
Like taking like a bride like that was out in the open and like, nope, let's go finish this in the room and lock the door. No one's allowed in. And then we become bouncers, and you have to protect your peace on the day. It's so important.
And family is so triggering on the wedding day.
So triggering.
It could be the sister, the sister-in-law, the mother-in-law. There's always some drama. And I am one of 5 like kids in my family. So we've had 4 engagement parties, weddings, this whole thing. And it's like without fail, there's some level of drama that happens. And I've seen that it always comes to a head during that hair and makeup time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like if there's going to be drama and shit's going down, it is happening in those moments before,
Yes.
it's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
This sounds mean, but everyone becomes a little dumb on the wedding day and like forgets, the bride takes all this time to make a schedule and everyone comes at this time, or it's on the invitation and people just text and call and say, what time do I have to be there?
yeah.
Where
Oh,
do I have to go? And
Yeah.
that's always like an added layer of stress to them. So just designate one person to kind of take care of that
Be the point
because
of contact.
Yeah,
everyone
you need
just
someone
forgets.
to rule. Yeah, look, if you're going to be a bridesmaid or in the wedding party or invited to be in the room, it is your responsibility to know what time, where, what you're bringing, and what your job is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You do not get to ask the bride that,
Oh yeah.
period.
Period.
Agree.
You're fired if you do that,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's why we become the bridesmaids.
We really do.
Yeah. But
We have
it's
to
so
step in as
fun.
bridesmaids. It's a lot of fun.
We love it.
So wedding trends come and go, right? That's dresses and fashion and floral, but also hair and makeup trends come and go too.
Yes.
For example, I think the very strong contour beat was very big. What, maybe like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
3? Or is it
Very
still?
matte.
I think are we talking like 2016 contour matte?
I mean, that's a different level of matte. So we have the 2016 super contour, super matte.
It faded slightly, and now we're going up on the blush.
Lots of blush.
The
Yeah.
blush trend. The blush has gotten pretty crazy.
I've seen a shift in a lot of brides from what I see when they're featured editorially is trying to do more of this, I don't want to say dewy. They're trying to like use that dewy look, which I love that for everyday makeup,
Yeah.
but I feel like that doesn't translate on a wedding day because at the end of the day, you start to look a little greasy. Maybe it's not getting done right, but as a
It may
professional,
not even be at the end of the day. You may immediately look kind of greasy in photos. There's definitely a fine line between looking radiant and healthy and that like wet look. We don't want the wet look, which I think some people do that well and some people kind of take it overboard. And the other thing is when makeup is kind of like dewy, truly dewy and wet, is it's like slides off your face. So it doesn't last as long and doesn't look as good.
so no dewy looks for bridal makeup if you're having
Yeah.
a proper
Yeah.
wedding schedule.
Or
Maybe an
just
elopement.
have your makeup artist there for touch-ups.
Yeah.
To
If you have
kind
your
of control it,
if you have
you
your
know?
makeup artist for touch-ups, you can be a little dewy and just have it be controlled all day and you'll look perfect all day.
So do a lot of makeup artists have like a day rate to follow you all day and that's like an
Yes.
add-on service?
Yes.
What percentage of brides for you guys usually opt for that?
I would say like 70%, 75%.
Oh, a big percentage.
We get a lot. Yeah.
Most of the weddings we do have touch-ups.
And I think that's because our style is so natural, and to get a more natural look for hair and makeup,
Yeah.
I think for hair to look movable and, it
Soft.
needs to be touched up throughout the day.
If you want like soft, touchable hair that doesn't look like overly teased or overly sprayed, like that comes with maintenance. If you're getting married on a beach and you want your hair down, the wind's gonna take, like you can't control the weather. You can't control these things. So it's good to have someone there if it works out.
What do you think are some of the hair trends, or we talked about the makeup trends kind of coming and going. What are some hair trends that you've seen that have exited, and where are we going now?
Super stiff styles, I think, are on their way out, and everyone just wants like soft, touchable hair. That's what I think. They want to look like themselves.
What about the French twist? I feel like that's a big
I love a
thing
French
right now.
twist. I think it's
Like
so
an
pretty.
updo?
Like an updo, like a textured, soft French twist. I think is still really popular. I just did I had 2 trials before this today. She did like a slick midi bun, which was really pretty. But you know what? My bride did today, which I was shocked. No part, and it looked great.
Oh, so slick back, no part.
Slick back,
What
no
are they
part.
calling that now? The partless slick back,
The partless, which is
pony.
so silly because Kylie Jenner literally just did this at the Knicks game with a ponytail, and now it's a
everybody,
trend.
It's a trend, but it's just a
But that's-
ponytail. But everybody's calling it a
Partless slick back. But it looks so good. But
You
only
have
like
to
certain
be
people could
really
do it.
beautiful to pull that off.
She's
can
gorgeous and has
never,
like
though.
great cheekbones, so she could definitely do
Yeah.
it. I could never.
So for the bride, what about for the bridesmaids? What do you guys typically see for, I know it's all about the bride, but the bridesmaids, I'm just thinking do you see brides controlling or have an opinion on how the bridesmaids can do their hair and makeup?
Do you remember that wedding we did? And the bridesmaid, she wanted everyone in an updo.
In ponytails.
No,
We've had a
I
couple of
convinced
these.
her to. She wanted all of her bridesmaids to be in updos. I would punch you in the face if you told me I had to wear an updo to my best friend's wedding because I cannot wear an updo. But I convinced her and I told her, and I'm like, this is really mean. If you want everyone up, they should at least have the option to do an updo or a ponytail, and that, you know, the down hair
everyone
girls
did a
appreciated
ponytail.
the ponytail.
they
That's
have a
rare
little
that
hair
happens. I
out.
feel like that's very old school.
Well, I had a bride that made all her bridesmaids wear neon pink lipstick.
Oh,
they
no.
were such good sports about it, though.
Did it look good?
I mean,
I would look
those
ridiculous.
girls,
There's no way.
thankfully, they all had the coloring that it suited.
worked?
It worked, but I don't know what, like, if that were. Imagine you had to wear hot pink lipstick. you
Literally
would
in the
die.
car, when we were in the car outside, I said, I pulled out lipstick from my daughter's dance recital, and I said, imagine I had this on right now. It was bright red lipstick. I said, what would you do? Would you call like an ambulance? Because I would look terrible in it.
But so brides, they do that, which is kind of crazy.
It's rare though, but I feel like they trust us, and like we can nicely, gently, or me a little bit more meanly tell them that that's not right
appropriate.
to do to your
Yeah.
friends. You know, even like the trend of like everyone wearing the same dress. No one really does that as much anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone wants their bridesmaids, for the most part, to feel really good on the day and whatever makes them feel
Yeah.
beautiful.
For the weddings that you work on, or maybe it's just your opinion, who should pay for the bridesmaids' makeup? Is that a gift the bride should gift her friends, or do they all pay their own?
I think if you can, if you're fortunate enough that you can do that,
It's a really nice gift.
it's a really nice gift and you should gift that to your friends. But if you can't do it, I think the fair thing to do is give them the option if they want to pay for it or not. Don't force them to pay for it.
Some brides also will cover one, hair or makeup, and give them the choice. Okay, I'll cover hair or makeup. You can pick which one, and then if you want to pay for the other one, you can. Which I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But I
Uh-oh,
wouldn't-
you say yeah because they always choose makeup because people think they can do their hair.
Not always.
that's interesting.
They do. They usually choose makeup though,
That's funny.
because everyone will just like curl their hair or just straighten it.
or go get a blowout
blowout.
or
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
Which
which is
it's fine, but for me the blowout doesn't last.
Of course. And even if you,
so
right,
then
if
you're going to
going
pay
Yeah.
to get your hair done.
Yeah.
Because that's what's important to you, right? You're
Yeah,
going to
for
pick
sure.
which one's more important to you. So if you could, like, as a bridesmaid, if you could only pay for one or the other, are you like kind of good at makeup, or
Right, everyone's
if you got a
different.
good blowout, is it going to last you? And then at a
And-
certain point of the night, you truly just don't give a fuck anymore. Can we curse?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, good, because I curse a lot.
You could say that
You
again.
just like
at
don't,
the end of the night.
at the end of the night, you just truly don't give a fuck anymore. So
You're having fun. The photos are over.
Yeah.
It's
No one
time to
cares
like
what you look
wow
like.
out.
There's also always the girls that opt out of hair and makeup, and then they see everyone else getting their hair and makeup done, and they're like, "Please, you have time." To
Yeah,
do
they
one
regret
Do you
it.
build that into your schedule that you need like padded for the bridesmaid that didn't book?
That's
It's
it. But we
hard.
honestly should. This just happened
It's
to me
just-
the other day. They were like, "How many?"
That's too
The mom
hard.
came over to me and said, "How many more people can you do?" And I was like, "I can be here all day, but like, you guys have a wedding to go to. There's no time for that."
I feel like that's very common.
Yeah.
Like the story you said. The
Always.
bridesmaid, oh, I don't want to get my hair and makeup done. And then on the wedding day, they see the bride getting
panic.
glammed. And all of a
You're
sudden
like,
they get a
"Everyone
little.
looks so good."
Yeah, everyone looks
I
great.
know.
They're a little jealous.
Yeah.
And then they start to whine.
I'm not a snob. Like,
Or they like
I'll
hang
help
around.
you. Yeah.
You know, when they start to hang around close to you and they're like just kinda
Asking
watching,
questions.
They're asking questions.
Oh, what's that blush?
And you just know it's coming.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, "Can I just borrow
Can I use your
your
hairspray?
Yeah, can I borrow your lash
Do you have a
glue?"
brush?
You're like, yeah, I do.
And
I
then,
have
then
a
it's
full
like,
kit.
You
I'm
just
ready.
want me to do it. Yeah.
Any ridiculous trends that you're seeing?
I think the one thing that feels ridiculous is people's expectations considering what they're seeing online. And it's not that it's a ridiculous look. It's just that sometimes things online are edited or, I mean, it's just a moment in time and everything looks perfect in that one moment. And people have the expectation to have everything look so perfect.
No.
all day.
AI is going to be the fucking death of me.
Yeah.
I just had an angel bride send me what her trial would look like. She put it into ChatGPT, a photo of herself, and put it in. and said she wants her hair to look like this. And chat said she can do it. And the hair was down to here and her hair's up to here. And she doesn't want to wear extensions. And I said, we can't do that. This was all like through email too. And I'm like, we need to talk for like 15 minutes on the phone. She said, my fiance, oh, is she going to hear this? It's fine. She said, my fiance's doesn't like extensions. And I said, I'll have a talk with him.
Fiancés never like extensions, period.
They don't like
but they
anything
wouldn't know
fake.
if
They'll
they
have
were
no
in.
idea.
Yeah, they have no idea.
You're going to look hot. Who cares?
I wore extensions for almost 15 years on and off. My sister's a hairstylist. I'm very fortunate that she would put them in. And I've tried every type of hair extension. I've had the weft. I've had the weave. I've had the individuals.
The K-tips.
Yeah. Then I've had the K-tips with the sew. Like every single type that there is, I've tried them. Every time they came out in the market, my sister would try it on me.
Yeah.
And 3 years ago, when I was 4 months pregnant with my baby, my sister did extensions for me. And then I never, because I got too pregnant, couldn't fly home for my sister to take out my extensions and redo them. These are the semi-permanent ones. And so I left them in too long, and I had to have my fiance take them out. And he literally, as he was doing it, he was so disgusted. He was like, you have to promise me you will never do this again. So we have a deal that I'm not allowed to get extensions anymore. I don't need it anymore. I have long hair now.
Your hair's so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have beautiful hair. Don't you find a lot of our brides will say they'll have their like clip-in extensions laid out because they wash them like on their bed or something, and their fiancés walk in and like freak out at the
they're
hair.
so freaked out by it. Because I get it. It's just like,
It's someone else's hair.
just random hair sitting on the bed.
Yeah.
Like, it looks
But
weird.
hair extensions are the ultimate hack if you want to feel instantly.
It's like a spray tan.
Yeah. Spray tan, hair extensions.
extensions.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, though, I do have to bring it back. I'm a huge fan of individual
The
eyelashes.
lashes.
I am.
Yeah.
It's because I am not a big mascara girl, because once I put on mascara, no matter how hard I try to get the mascara off, I always look like a raccoon for like 4 days.
You need a tubing mascara.
What's that?
You need a tubing mascara.
Yeah.
It creates.
It changed my life.
Everybody onto this. It creates little tubes around your lashes, and when it comes off with warm water in just like little pieces, and it does not smudge at all. It
Okay,
comes
so
off
I might be down to
easily.
try that.
You have
But
to
I
try
will
it.
say it's so nice to wake up every
But
single
I
morning
understand.
and feel like I have a little glam.
Which is fine and is fair. But on your wedding day, if you're happy with exactly how your lashes are, then that's fine. You're not going to add anything to it then at that point, right? Because you like your lashes.
To
No.
the lash extension.
Yeah, like to the lash extension.
yeah.
So like,
I do have clients that have lash extensions, and they're just like, this is what I want for the day, and it's fine.
Those are my three non-negotiables: extensions, spray tan, lashes.
extensions.
Oh, and nails. I guess I'm high maintenance, but
It's just being a girl.
yeah.
It's fun to
It's
be a
so
girl.
fun.
Thank you for listening and watching the Loverly Wedding Podcast. Be sure to check us out on every major platform that you like. If you're here on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. And if you're listening anywhere else, make sure to follow and bookmark us so we show up in your feed each and every time.